Oh, hey! We're good. Right, let me turn down my audio. And my audio is good as well. I got a quick glimpse of it there. Let me paste that into the stream channel. I don't know if I have perms for everyone, but there you go. Let me just ping it around a few more places. And then I will pull up the chat. Whoa, hey, we're back. We're back, baby. This time we brought out the toys. All the bells, all the whistles. We brought everything out to play. So I'll wait for things to get sorted, because this is going to be very chaotic event, as I'm sort of not managing it, but people are managing it, but I might need to chip in some points. So if I do have to go quiet, then that'll be why. But if not, then beautiful. Hello everybody. Welcome to the League of MVP YouTube channel, and welcome to the 5-Lapper Championship numero 5. I can't believe there's been 5 of these. My name is Jeff. Hello, Jeff. 5th one of these. Well, we're holding a little 5-lap tournament. 8 lots of 5-lap races, and the person with the most points at the end of the most races, top 3, win cash prize. Ooh, cash prize. I don't know what the cash prizes are this time around. I'll have to check Roy. I'll have to check the DMs that I've received from some people a while back. I will just quickly mute all of them. I don't know what the prize stuff is. I'll have to check the Discord. Hold on. I've been pinged. Oh, I haven't been pinged. Everyone's been pinged. Okay. This is going to be very chaotic vibes. But we'll get there. Here we go. The prizes. So, thank you. Roy has sent me them. Thank you, Roy, for tuning into the stream. It's a pleasure to see you, and it's so sad that you're not here with us. You're in all our hearts at MVP. Especially. But I've just found them as I've been sent them. First place gets a crisp 50 Great British Pound tender plus an MVP t-shirt, which we know are very cool. I personally have mine right now. I am wearing mine to be rocking my league of choice, although they're all great leagues, which will get their promotions soon. Second place will get 20 Great British Pounds, and third place will get 10 Great British Pounds, and the team that wins. So I should get into that. This time we're going to have a format of teams. There are, as you can see, about a couple mixed colours on the screen. We have 3 leagues collaborating to make this happen today. We have the League of MVP, we have ANL, which I might say, and if I do, YouTube, I'm sorry. And we have SFR rocking orange, ANL rocking blue, and MVP rocking purple. And then there's a few extra non-point scorers dotted around who are here on request or on invite, who won't be counting towards the team total, but will be counting towards the driver total of that crash money. But the team that does the best, so essentially the winning league, will receive an F123 team shout-out, which I believe is the winning league will have their graphic made and posted in the Hall of Fame. So every one of these leagues has just wrapped up their first racing season on the game. Maybe their second, depends how quick their seasons go. But they wrapped up their most recent racing season on the game, and their most recent racing season will be posted into the Hall of Fame. And yes, that is all you need to know, I believe. Cash prize is $5. Take it or leave it. We love Roy. Team MVP wins easy. Nice to see you here, Sign. Putting out the support in memory of Roy. Yes, this event, Roy usually hosts these things, and we're going to try and put on a show for him today, because we know that he loves to do these events, but sadly, he needs some time off, which we understand and we respect. But this, when we say in memory of Roy, he hasn't died or anything. He just can't make it, and he is usually the one to host these events. It would appear that we're missing a couple drivers. We have all of MVP here, to my knowledge, or at least all the MVP drivers who will be scoring points. All of the SFR drivers are here, I think. Maybe they're not. I think SFR might be missing a few drivers. A&L is all of A&L is here. We're missing SFR. Maybe it's because I ruined his podium. I doubt it's that sign, don't worry. But we will get going shortly. We're just going to have to delay a little bit due to some invite issues, I assume. SFR, please coalesce with your drivers when you can and get them invited to the lobby. I will say this, due to some technical issues with the game at the minute, there will be a pretty lengthy gap between races. Because of us, A, having to take manual results, and B, the lobby resetting after each race. So we are going to have to take time to readjust the grids, as we usually would, which I'll get into that in a second, actually. To readjust the grids, to take down the results, and to change the track over. Then all drivers should be aware of this. In terms of the format, we do it here, first race based off one qualifying, short qualifying, and then every future race after that is based on the championship standings reversed. So let's say whoever wins the first race will be starting last for the second race. Let's say they end up, they go down to third in the championship, they're starting third last. So essentially the first person in the championship starts last, the last person in the championship starts first. It causes some great racing, some great drives, and some really good defending from some drivers you may not get the chance to see at the front very often. But it should be very, very good fun for all. So I hope we're all ready, because I think we're going to have a fantastic time here today. We have started getting in the other SFR drivers now. We're still missing one. The rest are all non-competing drivers and are here voluntarily, so we could technically go without them. It'd be nice to have them, you know. We have a few drivers that we have invited back, such as Hush Rav, who has won previous 5-lapper championships, or been up there on the podium a couple of times at least. I believe he has won one before. Banter Brandon's also back on invitation, but it seems like he has not arrived yet. Some of the... So, I'll explain how each league picked 4 drivers, how they did it. I'll tell you, MVP picked it from the top 4 that finished, who were able to attend. Top 4 in the championship, which we were able to attend. And as it's an MVP event, we then dedicate an extra 2 slots for 2 drivers that wouldn't score, but would participate on invitation. And then... So it was the top 6 in the championship, and then amongst themselves they decided who would score, who wasn't score. The rest of the leagues got to pick 4 drivers from their league, and then we had a few invitational slots up for previous champions or active members in the 5-lapper Discord. Roy is in the chat. Evening Cam, evening lads. Good luck to all drivers and the hosts. I'm tuning in from Gran Canaria, but I'm confident it'll still be a great event. Let's make it a good one. Thank you, Roy. That means a lot. We've spent the last 2 hours before this event trying to find a way to take down results between races and ensure driver cooperation. and we just got to hope that goes well. We are a bit behind schedule, I believe. Roy, you absolute legend. Thank you, Duck Fried Chicken. Roy will be so confused. Don't worry, Roy. The people love you. But we will get going shortly, hopefully. Assuming that we can get the rest of the drivers in, the rest of the scoring drivers in. I think we do. Here's Lancer. I think it's the last of the SFR drivers. And then the rest, I think we have Harvey XX, a few others on standby. Sonic Hawk is here. I think he might be the last SFR driver, and Lancer's a Invitational driver. I believe, unless Sonic Hawk is here to oversee his drivers, because I know he is the league owner. Unless he's come to join me on comms, because I believe he is a commentator as well. I have not received any pings though to say what is happening. Sonic wild card for SFR not scoring. The others are okay. Sonic's the wild card for SFR. UE. Thank you, Team Red, for that live update. Obviously, listening to my waffling. He is rocking the same colours, but is not scoring. I will try and remember that one. And we've had the ready up sign. Here we go. The ready up command has been given. I just want to say a quick thank you to Team Red for, well, a lot of people have organised this event, but Team Red, mainly Roy, for conceptualising it and bringing it into motion. I want to thank MVP as well, who all combined with us, and the two league owners of the other two leagues, Walcott and Sonic Hawk. I already forgotten his name. Sonic Hawk. All have put this together, so thank you. And to our lobby host, Lazy but Talented, also MVP Season 9 champion, or Season 8 champion. Season 8 champion. I don't know what season we just had. I love knowing things and not knowing things. And also, I apologize, there's fireworks going on outside. So if you hear fireworks, don't stress out too much. I am perfectly fine. This championship is also really hard for me to commentate, because it's just so quick, so fast, so furious. So hopefully we will be able to cope solo. Usually I have a co-commentator, but sadly there has been no commentators to be found. As to my knowledge, commentators are still a rare commodity in League racing community. And for A&L and SFR, I'm not for sale. Not that you would want me anyway. I'm pretty dread awful at comms. I only commentate. One shot quality. I forgot this is happening. I can never commentate this, so it's just gonna give me a chance to set up my settings. I'll be real. There you go. Everyone's on the soft compound. Here you go. Let's take a look at some of these liveries, I guess. Burmeister rocking MVP, but a non-point scorer. Gold with purple accents, I believe. And the MVP drivers who are scoring are purple with gold accents, I believe. Look at here, the SFR car here of Martin. Used to be a member of MVP, moved to SFR. I think he was always in SFR, but decided to focus that full time. Looking very nice in the orange car. Let's see, is there some team synergy? Looks like there is. Another orange car there. Another orange car from SFR. They like their orange cars, which is very good, and it makes it easy for me. Dino comes into chat. Good luck to the MVP lads. I wish my luck to them, but I also wish my luck to everyone here. Although I am their commentator, I can't be. Oh, that is a very interestingly coloured car from A&L Flow. There with the purple, the green. But who's going to take pole position for this race? It's going to be one of the MVP lot, AJ or David. It's going to be David who takes it to the line. Some people getting disqualified, but it's okay. because there's many, many, many more chances. The key thing here, I will actually go over this grid and then I'll go over the key thing. So, P1, David DePay. P2, hashtag, it's going to be hard for me to say. P3 is Lazy But Talented. P4, AJ. P5, Flo. 6, Martin. 7th, Glock. Sorry, giggles. 8th, X Gamer. 9th, Kinksman. 10, Yanambred. 11th, Sonic Hawk. 12th, Hushrav. 13th, Laser. 14th, Lancer. 15th, Team Red. 16th, Walcott. 17th, Hamby. And 18th, Burmeister. I think Team Red is a live steward though, so I believe his inclusion might be a mistake unless he's racing now in replacement of another driver. Unbeaten Sign now racing in place of Banner Brandon. Okay, thank you Team Red for the live update. Unbeaten Sign has subbed in from MVP to replace Banner Brandon. I don't know what car he'll be rocking, and I don't know where he'll be starting. He'll probably be starting from race 2, so slight disadvantage if he wants that cash prize. Or if he's just competing for the lulz, because honestly, this event is great. Whether you're competing for the seriousness of it or for the lulz, it's still amazing either way. So, for the first time today, I believe we've got 8 races lined up for you. This is the first of 8. So by the end, I'm going to be like, it's like, so where we go. But for now, while I still have my energy, 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5. And it's lights out, away we go. David from pole position gets away well, but hashtag gets away also pretty well. Here we go. Let's sort this out. Here, hashtag has gotten David off the start. We've got to be very careful. This track does have some bugs, ladies and gents. Lazy takes it P3. Flo in P4. 2 of the SFR drivers fighting alongside an ANL driver there, Kingsman. It's a slew of orange cars in the midfield. I think we even have Burmeister blending in, kind of, with the orange name tags. Makes it very, very hard to tell. But through those first few corners, hashtag is in first, followed by David, then Lazy, then Flo being chased down by AJ right now. Actually, being really chased down by AJ. Letting the battery go is AJ. Into this corner, but doesn't really make it stick. Glock behind, then followed by Martin, X-Gamer, Lancer, who's being pushed out there by Kingsman a little bit. There's a yellow flag in Sector 3. Seems to be an accident with one of the SFR cars. Lancer cannot get Kingsman there. But Burmeister, Walcott, Laser, Nanbred, Hamby, Sonic Hawk, and Hushrav. It was Hushrav and Sonic Hawk, I think, there, who get caught up in that incident. Hashtag finishes the first lap of the race in P1, ahead of the pack. But there's still many more laps to go. Flo has gained 2 positions now. We're getting past Lazy on that opening lap. Mando, AJ, sorry. The names are going to be really hard for me to do. You're going to have to bear with me with the names. Sitting towards the upper field. That's what I was trying to say. SFR dominating the midfield pack right now with a few other drivers mixed in with Martin, Kingsman, Lancer, who I think's not repping SFR, I believe, but I will just double check that one. I believe SFR is Glock, X Gamer, Laser. Oh, it might be Lancer actually. I don't know. I'll have to just double check the teams after this one. Hello to all 9 of you watching. Thank you for joining us on a very, very hectic event. Here we go. Ahead, I've just seen a move there on Lazy, on Flo, and gets that move done pretty nicely, pretty cleanly. It seems to be MVP, ANL towards the midfield, and here comes SFR in the form of Glock, trying to get past AJ to slot into that sort of lower upper field from the upper middle field position. Lazy currently taking the fastest lap. Kingsman on the behind of X Gamer. Glock does get that move done on AJ down the first little bit of straight available on this lap, and now AJ's getting swamped by the SFR cars, because here's another one in the form of X Gamer and doesn't quite get past, but is not too far behind on the tail. They're all very, very close. This is great racing. Having the cars so close like this is so rare, and especially around a circuit like Australia, it's a very, very tricky track. Although I think we have some trickier ones coming up eventually. So we'll see how this stands. Lancer is going to go and try and make a move on Martin. Takes a look to no avail. Goes very, very fast through that corner and is right on the gearbox, although breaking away now. There's an MVP car in the wall of AJ spinning out there. I doubt he will be too happy about that one, which then brings SFR into the lower upper field. And we're going to go on to lap 3 of the race. Has Tag in the lead, followed by David, followed by Lazy, Flo, Glock, X-Gamer, Kingsman, Martin, Lancer, Burr, Walcott, Laser. I'm so bad. Today's question: who is AJ Mando? AJ Mando is an MVP driver who just spun into a wall. I don't think he spun into a wall. I think maybe there was a little bit of contact. Maybe someone else caught that better than I did. One of the steward lies. This isn't Garfield car. I've clearly been taking a fool. I don't think this is Garfield car. No. Flo going up into P3. Just sliding past Lazy there. Into the fast right-hander. That's a left-hander. I don't know my left and right. Sounds familiar. There's a caution in Sector 3. It's an SFR driver. It's SFR Martin. I think maybe caught in the gravel trap through the fast left-hander there. Fast chicane. Not too lucky there. Kingsman gets a 2-second time penalty for multiple track limit warnings. The time penalties in this are pretty hurting, as it is very, very close towards the field. Glock with the fastest lap, 1:19.128 on the soft compound tyres. It will be soft compound tyres throughout the whole competition unless it rains. I doubt no one's going to try and do the mediums because it's 5 laps and there's no point. If someone does go the mediums, though, it would be quite funny, that's all I'm saying. But Flo now gaining on the back of David in the lovely blue and pink car, reminiscent of an Alpine with the green sponsors. It seems like they're pretty coordinated at A&L with green and purples. Looks like exactly the same car for all the drivers there. And oh, David! Oh, there was a little bit of accident there, and it's compromised. Flo, Glock, and Lazy managed to slide on through. I think that might have to go down as a racing incident, but I will need looking at that one there. Hopefully the live stewards caught that one there. But it's going to be to the line now. Kingsman just trying to gain any positions over the Audi and the SFR car in front, but to no avail. A couple penalties dished out in that race. AJ starting in P3 for race 2. Vamos, says Sondre. But we will just wait for the last 2 drivers. 2 SFR drivers there. I have a feeling there may be another incident in that race, which I may have just missed. I do not want to check the Discord between the races. I will get all my necessary things. Burmeister takes driver of the day for the race, which is always a pleasure to see. And here comes, I believe, David, followed by I don't know who else, because I already forgot the podium, so I'm going to skip that. I'm sorry, David. It's 2 SFR drivers then. David for MVP P1. SFR have Glock and X-Game at P2 and 3 in that first race, followed by A&L Flow. Lazy P5, Lancer P6, Burmeister P7, Hamby P8, Kingsman P9, Walcott P10, Sonic Hawk P11, Hashtag P12 after that collision or that accident. Hushra P13, Nambred P14, AJ P15, SFR Martin P16, Laser P17. I think Team Red does not count. I don't think he hit spectate. Shout out to McLaren, says Roy. I think that's towards MVP McLaren, because there are no McLarens racing, Roy. But go you, Roy. Righty ho. Let me just make sure that there is animate footage of that lineup there for Team Red or the stewarding team, whoever that may be, including, to update the racing results before we ready up for race 2. The nice thing is, due to taking manual results, we are going to have a little bit of break in between the races. So I'd love to hear your predictions. I'd love to hear what you have to say about the races. Anything at all, just chat. I'm here to chat. I'm here to have a good time. Feel free to just yell questions at me. But it's nice to see all 11 of you in chat. Holy hell. Not the highest I think we've gotten on a championship stream, but it's climbing very quickly after the first race, which is lovely to see. We are on track if we keep climbing as we are for probably the highest viewership of a championship to date, ever since we had, I think, Limitless in the championship that one time. We've had some very prestigious people in this championship from many leagues, from many places. It's always a pleasure to see anyone, really, step up to the mantle. So our main issue is here. Look, you see how there's no points recorded. We have to manually record the points. And I am just going to let Team Red know to spectate. Who's your favourite to win? I honestly don't know. What I should really say now is that the very most important thing about 5-Lapper Championship, which we learned over the 4 previous times we've done this, is that consistency is key. You can win 3 races, but if you come last in every other one, the person who's more consistent in the midfield is going to beat you out. What you've really got to do is concentrate on trying to get those constant finishing positions, whether that's constantly midfield, constantly winning. It's just due to the nature of the whole, due to the nature of the cars, etc., etc. It makes it very, very hard to what was I gonna say? Yeah, if you can win every race and you can win, but you can also place constantly in the midfield and have a different run at each race and still win. So it's very hard to pick, and also a lot of these drivers I've hardly seen before. Of course, I'd want an MVP driver to win, and we still have people here. I think we still have people here, such as where is he? He might have dipped. Hush Rav, who's won previous championships, and we also have people who I know are fast. We also have some new people I've never seen. Has Tag looked very fast in that first race. I think you're going to need to give me 1 or 2 more races, Roy, and I'll get back to you on that one. But if I had to say now, I couldn't say now who I would think would win. And it seems the drivers are actually really responsible, which I didn't doubt they were, but they are waiting for the ready up command. We were a bit worried about that, but all these drivers are the top of their respective leagues, and the leagues are pretty highly coveted. So they all have their little shout-outs here and there. SFR, I was very lucky to have when I was in my prime, if you will, to have commentated a couple of races for with some with some very good commentators, who I hope are still around to this day. But I understand if they're not. But no, some very amazing people I've had the chance to commentate with. It's nice to see SFR back sort of on my radar. A&L, I don't really have any connections with, I'm sorry. But yeah, and of course MVP, I still commentate for them to this day, so special place in my heart to MVP. Even then, I've definitely seen some of these drivers around in other events before. I think I've definitely seen Glock before in some previous events. When I used to commentate a lot more leagues and other things. So it's nice to see some familiar faces. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else to say. I hope everyone's season went well in their respective leagues. I have seen the championship tables, and they are all. I'm amazed at how some people absolutely dominate their championships. In MVP, it was pretty close. In constructors wise and in drivers wise, I don't think there's been a ready up command, unless that was a ready up command. It was just remember liveries between each race. That was not a ready up. Although the MVPs have taken that as ready up, because there's that little cluster of them who have already readied up. But some drivers to note from MVP, Hamby and Sign, teammates at Williams, debuted in this season of MVP. Did amazingly, secured second constructors, I believe. Who's your favourite chipmunk of Alvin, Theodore, or Simon? I would have to say Simon. I like Simon. I guess that's my nerd sense coming out. But yes, I don't believe we've had a ready up command. So can we unready, please? Please? I hope we were ready. If not, then I assume there'll be an announcement later saying that that should not have happened, and you will need to listen. Probably aimed towards the MVP people who had readied up in advance. I digress. We continue. Theodore's kind of cute though. Yeah, but I prefer Simon. Simon is my guy. Alvin's too out there and boisterous. Simon's the nerdy one I think me and Simon could get on well, is what I would say, I guess. Alvin would just be too much of a headache. And Theodore is too much of a child. Anyway, Imola, tricky circuit this. I personally don't like this circuit, but some drivers love it. I just think it's a wheel circuit. I think it's more aimed towards the drivers on the wheel instead of the drivers on the controllers. So if you are on the controller here, I think you might personally struggle, unless you're lazy, because I know he plays on controller, and he somehow won our championship. Simon's just chill like that, I respect. Yeah. Enough talk about Alvin and the Chipmunks, we've got a race ahead of us here. At Imola, first of the double headers in Italy, 5 red lights. And we go green. Sign on pole position, followed by Laser. Martin gets a pretty good getaway, might get the jump on Laser. I've got to make sure I change all this again. There we go. Kingsman already up 2 positions in the midfield. Martin making a move there on AJ. It hasn't seemed to have stuck. There's been a yellow flag already tossed for Flo. Nanbred falling through positions. There is a random matte black car on the field. I think that might be Hushrav, yes, with the matte black. Very, very aesthetically pleasing car, I guess, to some people. Sign is on first, getting hot pursuited by Laser. Good breakaway from the rest of Hushrav. Martin, Nanbred has tagged Walcott. Sonic Hawk, I think, may have suffered an incident there, putting him all the way down to last, unfortunately. For that, Walcott 7th, Kingsman 8, A&L controlling the upper midfield right now. Got to work as a unit, move up together. Sadly, Flo isn't there to help him out just at this moment in time. Laser has the fastest lap time as he manages to get past Sign on the first lap. there. I need to take a quick breather. Lancer gaining up the field on X Gamer. I did not get the time to check the teams there. Sign's gone off the track here, has taken out the braking boards. May have had a bit of a, maybe having some wheel problems. I can't quite tell what's happening here. But that looked like wheel problems to me. It just went straight on. But Hushrav up into P2, then Martin in P3. Hushrav having history in the 5-lap championships. Martin, Laser working together to get SFR up on the sheets of the leaderboard. Nanbred sitting P4 in the right coloured car, excuse me. Oh, a little bit of a tag there from Hashtag, maybe a little bit close to the corner. I'll put that down to racing incident. Nothing too major happening there, I don't think. Hashtag is going to go down the inside, but now Red's going to try and go for the switchback. I think it was clean the A&L drivers getting a bit out of shape there. Compromise, allowing AJ to try and slip through. It's 4 wide down the straight, split off into 2 wide. AJ's gotten through 2 of them, side by side with the last one. Who's going to break later? AJ's going to take the better line and manages just to slide through. Hashtag is side by side but falls back. AJ has the position got for now, and there's an Audi shoved in between the A&L drivers of Lancer. That was some pretty good racing there. A little bumpy, but good. Hamby backing up the A&L sandwich here. A&L being the filling of the sandwich. Burmeister pretty distant. Not that distant actually. I retract that. Laser 2-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's really going to allow Hushrav here to try and doesn't need to get this done on track, essentially, is what it happens. Hello to all 15 of you in the stream. So nice for you to join us here today for this stream. Martin breaking away from this top fight now as Hushrav gets past with the help of DRS, and no doubt a little bit of ERS, but gets it done very nicely through that corner. Laser is in P2 now. Nanbred P3, but quite far away. Martin P4. Hot pursuit from AJ in P5, right on the gearbox. With 2 A&L drivers behind. Hashtag 2-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Time penalties are becoming crucial. I just need to check my audio, so bear with. The audio is good. The audio is good. I'm sorry for having to put you on a pause there. But Hushrav into P1 Laser, then Nanbred. Still pretty far off the rest there. Martin, P4, AJ, right on the gearbox, looking down the inside of the corner. What there is of a corner there. As he going to move down, reverts his look back onto the gearbox of the car. Is he going to go try and heroic down the inside? No, he's not. The 2 A&L drivers, Hashtag and Walcott behind, followed by Lancer and Hamby and X Gamer and Glock, David, Flo, Kingsman, Lazy, Sonic Hawk, Burmeister and Sign. Starting out this race in first. Sign, unfortunately, in the Stars and Stripes, has been put all the way down back to the back. But on the final lap of the race, who is going to secure it? Hushrav, Nanbred, Martin, AJ, Hashtag. I can't commentate this fast. Sign has retired on the track. It will not cause a safety car, but let's not do that in the future, guys. Normal league racing rules apply here. However you would race in your league is how we expect you to race here. And most leagues have a rule against retiring on the main straight. So, yes, Laser, I think, is going to comfortably, after getting the overtake back, is going to take the W, but Hushrav will win it on the time penalties. Harshrav, Laser, Nanbred P3, Martin P4, AJ P5, Walcott P6, Lancer P7, Hamby P8, hashtag P9, Gamer P10, David 11th, Flo 12th, Kingsman 13th, Lazy 14th, Glock 15th, Sonic Hawk is going to bring it back 16th, and Burmeister is going to take the line now 17th. Congratulations to everybody there. I'm just going to make sure I've got to keep the standings in check. I just need to check the previous race has gone down correctly. Yes, it has. And I will give you a championship update as soon as we have it. So I did not mean to skip the podium celebration there. I'm so sorry. But just a quick recap then. Hashrab takes home P1, followed by Laser, who does take the fastest lap, P2 for SFR. Nanbred P3, Martin P4, AJ P5, Walcott P6, Lancer P7, Hamby P8, hashtag P9, X-Gamer P10, David P11, Flo P12, Kicksman P13, Lazy P14, Glock P15, Sonic Hawk P16, Burmeister P17, and Sign P18. X-Gamer, Glock, Martin, and Laser. There we go, yeah. That's the SFR team. Hashtag Walcott, Kingsman, and Flo for... Yeah, okay. Then... Lancer is on invitation. Lancer's on invitation. And that was a very loud firework. Holy. Let me just scroll up again so that they can take a look, take a gander. So yeah, the intermission between races is going to happen, guys. I'm sorry, but I will try and keep you entertained by going over the championship when it gets updated. It does take a little bit of time though, as we have to manually enter it onto our system, and then it will do all the calculations for us. So yeah, we're gonna get going back into the lobby for our next race on the calendar, which I believe should be Monza, which is going to be very interesting because Italian doubleheader, which you love to see. Right, so as it stands after the first race, League of MVP is currently the highest scoring league. We're not too far behind SFR and A&L with 15, SFR 34, and League of MVP 39. In terms of the drivers, it's David in first, Glock in second, essentially the finishing result of that first race. But this one, in the drivers, we do count the non-scorers. In the constructors, we have a category called non-scorers, and we just ignore them. They're currently on 14 points between them, but we are not counting them, sadly, in terms of their scoring, in terms of the league, because some of them aren't from any of the leagues participating, sadly, and they couldn't convince their league to come and join the fun. What holds for the future of this event? I don't know, maybe we get some more leagues involved. We might end up with 5 leagues, which each put in 2 drivers. It wouldn't work. Maybe 5 leagues that each, 10 leagues that each put in, 8 leagues that each put in 2 drivers, 9 leagues that each put in 2 drivers. We got there for a full grid 18. Go on SFR, says SFR Durand. I'll let you know how they're doing, as the championship standings might have just updated. They haven't updated yet. We are waiting. I will know as soon as they are updated. But SFR, I think, finished quite strong in that last race. We'll have to see what happens there. The results are still pending. I wish I could talk about the race results, guys. I really wish I could. But in Australia, it was a pretty strong finish and consistent finish for MVP there, which gives them the lead in the championship. SFR 2 in the high scoring points, but 2 out of the points. So that's why that race is finished as it has. It's nice to see you all here repping your leagues, repping your drivers, repping your friends. It's really nice to see community come here in one place to listen to my god-awful commentating. I hate it as much as you guys do. Oh, and the results are in. Here we go, updating standings. We'll go to the constructors first, because that's the quickest one to do. SFR take the lead in the constructors standings. 66 points. MVP second with 53, and ANL fourth with 25. In terms of the individual drivers' standings, Hushrav tied with David on 25, first and second. Glock tied with Laser 19 to 19. X Gamer 5th with 16. Nanbred 6th with 15. Lancer 7th with 14. Flo 8th with 12. Tied with Martin with 12 again. 10th Lazy tied with AJ for 10th and 11th. Walcott tied 9th. Hamby Walcott 12th. Hamby 13th with 8. Burmeister 14th with 6. Hashtag Kingsman tied 15th with 2. And Banter Brandon and Harvey are not here. Let me just send the Constructors' Championship in. There you go. I got them on the standings. Don't worry, guys. Woohoo! SFR early lead in the team standings. And with the drivers, there's still plenty of wiggle room in it. The key is consistency, my friend. That is what's going to get you the W here and get you that moolah. If you don't know what we're competing for, let me give you a quick reminder. It's 30 Great British Pounds to the first driver, 20 Great British Pounds to the second place driver, and 10 Great British Pounds to the third place driver. And the first place driver also gets a lovely League of MVP t-shirt, which I'm gladly wearing today. And of course the winning team will get their current season or just gone season put into the Hall of Fame for all to see in the Fire Lapper Discord. That is for the winning league, and they also get a bit of free promotion in that sense. I might even invite the league owner in, if they win, to talk about their league a bit to the stream to try and convince you all to go join them. These Fire Lapper championships only get crazier and crazier every time we do them. Every time. We start off just a few drivers driving for cash, and then we get some big names in here, Limitless, and now we've got multiple leagues in on it. Like, we just keep going up and up and up. I don't know how we're going to top this. And that's, luckily, not my job to try and figure out. But we will be able to top this. Invite Roy now. Roy is currently in a different country, sadly, with his PlayStation or whatever, I don't know. He's in Carino, Gran Turismo. That's where he is. He's in Gran Turismo. But Roy, if you do want to come in and speak on the stream at some point, you can feel free to. I'm not going to deny you entry, my guy. You're always free to hop in on the stream and say some words about MVP or about whatever, really. But yes, we are going to get going very shortly, I would imagine. As the race results have been updated, and the drivers have all picked their liveries, I assume that we're going to get going very, very shortly. John. I know John is like, I think it's something in another language. But I don't know why I just find the word John. It just sounds funny to me. Or maybe it's just the way I say the word. Maybe it's not pronounced like John. Maybe it's pronounced like it's pronounced differently. I don't mean to insult your language, Burmeister, if that is a word in your first language. A little bit of a chill pill. We're nearly halfway through, would you believe it? We've been smashing out these races. Feels really short in comparison to a full 50% race. But trust me, some of these things go on for ages, and we haven't luckily seen a hint of rain yet. Although that might change with the track after this one, because we're going to my home country, Silverstone, after Monza. And that usually likes to bring a bit of rain into the equation. Go get some points, John. Roy, encouraging Burmeister to score some points. Go win the championship. And we've had the ready up call there. Stuff is going down in the Discord. Nothing bad, just people posting in the wrong channels and people thinking that people are being suppressed. They're not. They are just posting in the wrong channels. They are more than happy to post what they're posting in the other channels, but just not in the channel that they're posting it in, which is for the stewards. When in hindsight, someone probably should have made a role for the stewards and have a stewards only channel, but I digress. I don't know who owns the Discord, but maybe that should have been something we could have considered. Anyway, let's get going on this race around the Temple of Speed, Monza. Good track, this. A lot of leagues run it in their season. I think, if I am correct, every league competing today had it in their season most recent. I remember checking their standings correctly. Which maybe I didn't, but maybe I did. So who knows? I digress. Let's get to it. Let's get physical. 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights. And we're green, sign on pole again, followed by Sonic Hawk, Kingsman, hashtag Burmeister. I've got to try and get this down onto a hook. And just subconsciously, who is that? Hashtag getting an overtake, pulling down onto the inside into turn 1, and oh no. As to be expected, it's a bit of carnage. Someone's trying to take the chicane. Sonic Hawk, trying to take the impossible chicane, I swear. I've never ever seen anyone in my whole time playing this game nail that chicane. But hashtag Kingsman, Hamby, Walcott, A&L, really strong presence at the front in the minute. Really need bringing in the points for the team, which they really do need to do. There. Did I see what happened? Teammate, if you can't hear me, no. I did not see what happened, unfortunately. You could try and check the replay. But I believe I might just sadly have to put that down to a racing incident. Because that sort of stuff happens. It's essentially what I'm trying to say. It's Monza turn 1. What were you expecting? Glock there, getting the move done on sign. I don't think that is damage enabled. Maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't seen anyone pit. Hashtag takes the lead of this race. Burmeister here, looking for a move maybe on Flo. Flo actually looking for a move here on AJ. It's going to go down the outside, but the inside for the next corner. Gets on the curb a little bit, gets out of shape, compromised. Maybe onto Burmeister, who might be trying to come through here. But to no avail. Apologies for that audio hell you were just put into. Let me just check my audio. That is all good. I just worry. Sometimes my microphone does unholy things. Please do just yell at me. If my microphone starts doing unholy things, or else I'm going to assume everything's okay. But it's looking like a really strong finish from A&L so far. Top 3 spots. Look at that in formation. Those 3 cars at the front. Well, I'm just missing out is Flo behind 2 of the MVP cars at the moment. Lazy is behind Burr, who is followed by Laser. Kingsman, AJ, Lazy, Laser with the fastest lap of 1:26.68. Is the current fastest. Sign gets a 3-second time ready for speeding in the pit lane and has retired from the session again. DRS is enabled now. Hashrav trying to weave through some positionings here. Flo climbing up the order past Burmeister and manages to keep a hold of it just, I think. Let's check in on that to see how that's going. Flo aiming to join for a 1-4 finish for A&L would be huge. 3-second time penalty for corner cutting for Sonic Hawk. Unlucky there. Watch your corners is all I really have to say in response to that one. Here he goes, Flo, making it a 1-2-3-4 for A&L. It looks so nice. I wish we got a better angle of those cars. Maybe not the first time we'll see that today. 4 of the same team cars running first, second, third, and fourth. Laser is in P8 here behind 3 MVP cars and behind all of the A&L cars. There's some intense racing action to come. David looking for a move here on X Gamer, going down the straight. It's a drag race. X Gamer putting on the ERS maybe there to try, and the DRS as well, I just noticed. And I think David's going to have to try and wait. Maybe he was the one getting the move done on him. Who knows? I'm a bit blind. So many gaps to be watching. You can just hear the cars just go wow, wow, wow. They are going so close and so fast. It is very, very nice. There is a yellow flag in Sector 2. I don't know who that's for. I think it might be for Glock. No. Don't know who that is, but whoever it was, the pack has been broken up a bit. The A&L drivers swapping positions at the front there. Hashtag in first, Kingsman, Walcott, Flo, Burmeister, AJ, Lazy, Laser. that tripped me up. Lazy, Laser, Hamby, Glock, Nardred, Hushrav, David, Deepay, Sonic Hawk, X Gamer, and Martin. I really need to sneeze. Thank you.
Glock going even faster again. Glock really cranking out the fast lap times here today. I think he got it in Australia as well, the fastest lap. Looking on track to get it again. Glock showing some real pace, but not necessarily the racecraft, as he's currently stuck down in P10. Not to say that he's an awful driver. I think completely the opposite. He looks absolutely rapid, just is stuck behind a couple of drivers. Look at this, though. Look at this. Look at the cars, their information, going down the straight. Nice to see that they coordinated their cars. MVP tried to coordinate the cars. I think they did pretty well. We have an alternate colour scheme for the non-point scoring cars. Hence why Burmeister is running an alternate livery of AJ's livery. Some overtaking going on at the back here. Little bit of a drag race going on the strip here. Hamby getting past Lazy and gets it done into Parabolica, final corner, but runs a bit wide. Lazy's going to go down the inside. It's going to be a drag race to the line. Who's going to win out of these two? AJ overtakes Laser on the line, and Hamby keeps it on the line there. Wow. Burmeister, I think, listening to Roy, managed to get some points. But I will quickly go over the finishing result. And oh my god, look at that chromed out halo. Jeez. And Flo takes driver of the day. I think, yes, he did make up the most positions. And look at this. A&L driver podium, I believe. All three of them in A&L. Yes. Hashtag Kingsman, Walcott and Flo. Grand Slam. Top 4 positions for A&L. Followed by Burmeister, AJ, Laser, Hamby, Lazy. Glock, Nambred, Hushrav, David, Martin, Sonic Hawk, X Gamer, and Sign P17. Let me just scroll through that again so that the directors can have that for their race results, so they can update it. I need to quickly nip to the loo. This is really unprofessional of me. But in this style of event, I have the time, so I'm sorry. You're going to have to listen to this music for a minute. I'm back. Leave session, no. Okay. Quick recap of that race. BA accident into turn 1. Don't know who it was, so I can't really award a, I don't know who it was, so I'm just going to put that down for a racing accident. I'm not the stewards, though, so the stewards may have had a better angle on it. I think it's really nice having all the cars so close together, but it means that you can only really gain positions the first lap, and I think Hushrav has said exactly that. Everyone's so close on pace that if you're not made places in lap 1, that's it. Yeah. I'm just waiting for results to load. I'm so sorry, I should have made that clear. I am just waiting on results to clear up here. And they have. That was really quick, that one. Here we go. Hashtag takes the lead of the drivers with 27 points. David Pay 25, Hushraff 25, Laser 25, Walcott 24, Flo 24, Glock 21, Kingsman 20, AJ 18, X Gamer 16, Burmeister 16, Nonbreads 15, Lancer 14, Martin 12, Lazy 12, Hamby 12, and let me just send this into the announcements channel so that they can all see it. And constructors wise, or the league wise, this is how it's looking. ANL with the Grand Slam take 95 points and take first. SFR on 74, and League of MVP sat in third with 67 points. Those are your updated standings. If there are tiebreakers, for whatever reason, and we do need to make a tiebreaker, we do have the statistics to make tiebreakers. It would appear that our viewership has dropped while I went to the toilet. It is okay, I understand. The hashtag making up 14 places in the standings. Very, very miraculous there. I've received a few messages. Nope. I saw what he said. Do you see? Not he. Sorry. Team Red. God, there's so many people's names I don't know, which it's hard to remember. I had a really bad camera angle on the accident. He said, "Oh, you see the accident?" I was like, "Yeah, I saw the accident. I just had a really bad camera angle on it. I didn't really see who caused it." Everyone, reminder: we'll be taking a short break after this race. Yes, we will, because we're nearly halfway through. What on earth? How are we already nearly halfway through? We'll take a break. Probably this will take us to about 1:30. We'll have the break till 1:30, and then start again at 1:30. I love 1:30. Ay, caramba. So, yes, just a reminder, we'll be taking a short break after the race. AJ hasn't picked his livery, nor has any of the drivers down here, yet they've readied up. So, amend your mistakes now, AJ. I think he did. I think he just amended it. As we loaded in there. Very, very lucky from AJ, to say the least. You can tell who's on PS5 and who's on PS4. Or you could tell who has better internet connection and who doesn't have a very good internet connection. Not that that's a problem. Loading times are still pretty good. But yes, it's not raining. It should be a good Silverstone. Hi, Yuki. Not here, not now. Yes, my home race, my home country. Oh, Great Britannia, and it's sunny. So we're in for a good one, and that's how you know Silverstone's going to be good fun. So we're going to get to it, I think. Maybe. Please? Man, this is busy. You tell me, though. 5 red lights. And we're gone side on pole position again. I've already messed up enabling my telemetries. And oh my goodness, what happened back there? I think there may have just been like a lag spike or something. But I think a lot of drivers just picked up penalties there. Do not know what quite happened there. And oh, there's an MVP car around there. This is very busy. I'm trying my best. Hamby does take the lead. Side second. Lazy third. Sonic now fifth. Martin P4 where Sonic is now fifth. Burmeister sixth. Fly seventh. Gamer eighth. House Tag 9th, Kingsman 10th, Glock 11th, after just getting a position on Laser there, who's currently now down to 12. Narmbread P13, David P14, Walcott P15, AJ P16, Hushrav P17. Unlucky there. The nature is, if you're near the front of the championship, you've got to put in the shift to try and get all the way back up to the front. The patience is key, and making sure your consistency. So patience and consistency is crucial and key. Dang it. Yes, I'm working. Lazy goes up, and Sign is falling. He's yawning. He's absolutely yawning. That's not what I was meant to say. He's absolutely feigning. That's the word I'm looking for. Like Lightning McQueen in Cars. He's fading. He's fading. Anyway. Who is that making that move there? Burmeister. Hooey. Tries it. Tries it again. Just gets squeezed out there. And compromised. Flo gets past. Sign also getting compromised. Letting X Gamer through. SFR. Strong finishing positions at the minute. Has Tag getting past Burmeister there. Burmeister taking a little bit wide line there. Maybe a possible-ish. Oh, he's sliding a lot. That is not like Burr. Maybe a setup difficulty, possibly. I don't know. This is looking like a strong finish from MVP here, actually. Sign could, if he can get up into third, could be very good. AJ, all the way down in 16th, though. It's going to make the Grand Slam difficult. Alright, goodbye. You don't have to leave. I was just saying. This is very busy. Please cut me some slack. I don't need to be having an I don't need to be freaking out. Oh! Unlucky there from Sign. That was Flo there. I think that might have just been unlucky. Tried to challenge, sadly didn't get it off quite well. Very unfortunate. Hushrav gaining a few positions, and look at this back here, these two. Sonic Hawk and AJ fighting out for P16 and 17. I'll let them do that while I take a look further up the grid towards the Pointal regions, because that is what matters right now. Sorry, I had a message from Team Red there, asking about that accident that I caught on the stream. I was just like, how do you feel about that one? I was like, I don't know. I didn't really see a lot of it. I just saw the tag and spin, which is very unfortunate there. Follow, hashtag, Burr, Walcott getting past David there, getting towards the Pointal regions, Glock. Laser, Glock, Kingsman. Glock and Kingsman having a little bit of a fight there. Glock gets done in by teammate Laser. Sign retires again from the session. He's retired in nearly every race, and this is halfway through the championship. He's not going to be scoring any points. Anyway, if he wants to win the money, I think he's out of contention now. Half the championship gone. So, do with that what you will. Oh my god. Sorry, for those who are unaware, who are tuning in for the first time in the SFR, ANL, or anyone who's just joining us for the first time, We have this thing in MVP where there is literally a rule against me yawning how many times in a stream. But as this is not an MVP event and we're not using the MVP rulebook, I don't have a yawn amount. And I have really bad chronic yawning disease, is what I call it. I'm not tired, I just yawn. I don't know what it is, but there's a lovely move, hashtag on flow there. Not too aggressive from either driver, as they know at the end of the day they are teammates and need to get on well. Hamby, Lazy has a 2-second time penalty to his name, which is not very good, as those time penalties are absolutely awful. The pace is so even, we don't even need a reverse grid to make it interesting. Exactly. But the reverse grid just makes it, like, even more better in some aspects, or sometimes worse, it depends. The pace is really equal, and that is surprising. The only reason why the grid's separated is, like, a few of the faster drivers are bubbling up, or the or accidents. My brain just stuttered. My brain just buffered. I think Lazy's gonna have a hard time ditching that 2-second gap, or trying to gain a 2-second gap. So he's got to be very careful where he picks his fights. I think he let Hamby through quite willingly there, as he knows that at the end of the race he's going to have to suffer that penalty. No resistance, because if he puts up resistance, it's going to mean that he loses more positions. He doesn't really care where it is on track at this point, because the people behind him. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. That has not affected the finishing results, I believe. But if that had, that would have been very controversial. But I believe that did not affect the finishing order. But it was very close over the line there. And hashtag takes driver of the day. I don't know who took the fastest lap, but we'll find out now. Here we go. Repping the England flag is Hamby, as Hamby wins here in Silverstone in his home race. P1 Martin in P2, hashtag P3. Started 17th. Hashtag could actually be on for a winner here. Gamer P4, Flo P5, Burmeister P6, Lazy P7, Glock P8, Laser P9 with the fastest lap. Kinksman P10, Narnbread P11, David P12, Walcott P13, AJ P14, Sonic P15, Hushraf P16, and Sign P17. I will get that standings update to you as soon as I have it. You know I will. But it will take some time. And we're also having a small break after this race. GG's, well done so far, Mike. We're coping. I think everyone in management is coping. We're trying our best. I haven't seen the state of the Discord, but if I was looking at it, I think I would get stressed. So, yeah, props to all the people managing the event so far. Can we see him on streaming break? I can try and get him in here. He did say he wants to try and join. He did say he wouldn't mind it. Has he changed his mind? Maybe, I don't know. But if he has, then too bad. He has been invited to my party. If he does want to show up, he can. But that's entirely his choice. I would just let him. Let me just. Let me just message Team Red, say, if you want to join, you can do what you need first.
There we go. I'll just say, Roy requested you. Maybe if I say Roy requested you, he'll just instantly appear. Let me just get those standings updates for you. We are still pending for the British Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix results. Oh, and they're done. Just as we say that, Hashtag 42-point lead in first, followed by Hamby 57, 14 positional gain. Sorry. Followed by Flo, 34 points. Martin, 30 points. Laser, 28 points. X-Gamer, 28 points. David, 25 points. Hushrab, 25 points. Glock, 25 points. Walcott, 24 points. Burmeister, 24 points. Kingsman, 21 points. AJ, 18 points. Lazy, 18 points. Narnbread, 15 points. Lancer, 14 points. And the other two drivers are not competing. Let me paste this into the Discord real quick. There we go. And the constructors standings are, here we go. I assume, yeah, A&L 121 points. SFR have 111 points, pretty close between these two. MVP 98 points. So it's pretty close in terms of the teams. I think it's pretty equidistant. 10 points between SFR and A&L, and 13 points between SFR and League of MVP there. Providing the updates coming at you. We are going to go on a break now. I do want to see if I can get someone in here. But I don't know if Mike is willing to join me. Let me just ping him in our DM. Maybe I send him a screenshot of Roy's message, he'll just appear. Or maybe I have been invited to a party. I haven't checked that. I have not. Sometimes I get invited to parties full of drivers, and they're just like, hi! And I'm like, hi! And I get mildly surprised. But they are all taking a break, whatever they need to do. And I assume it'll be a solid 10-minute break, or 5. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to be, but we're going right back actually at Texas. I know there's some Americans who drive here, so that'll be their home race. They want to impress. Yeah, I'm just going to sit here and see what happens. How's everyone's day going? Championship's looking very close. I have not really got many comments on the current standings. Hashtag going strong. Let me check where his finishes have been. He's gotten 2 podiums across these 4 races. 11 points per race average. Yeah, it's looking pretty strong. And for A&L, they have 1 win under their belt, 1 pole, 4 podiums, 16 completed races, because there's 4 drivers. 4 times 4 is 16. I can do maths! There is a bit of bickering going on in the Discord, but I digress. Did the championship just update again, or am I just tripping? I'm tripping. Good driving so far to BH. Yeah, it's been pretty good. And there's been a few accidents, but we haven't really. I don't think we've had to step in with any post-race penalties or anything yet. To my knowledge, it'll be really nice to get
someone in here. Let me see if I can get like Lazy or someone. Someone will join me. Someone from MVP will join me. Where is he? No. Oh no, Mike's here. Never mind. Way! Welcome.
Finally made it.
Your presence was requested by Roy.
Right. Well, hi Roy. Thanks, Roy. No, I'm only joking. Yeah, it's been a great night, hasn't it, so far?
It's been pretty good so far. Yeah, the racing's been really close, so it's been really hard for me to keep my head on top of things. But
yeah,
from what
I'm not sure if we even need the reverse grid to keep this interesting, because they're so close on pace. Usually the 5-lap reverse grid is like a big pace difference, and it isn't here, so it's definitely making it interesting.
Yeah, I think as well. Like there's been a few incidents, but I don't think we've had to dish out any penalty points or anything, have we?
2 penalty points we've dished out.
Okay.
But we're trying to be a bit lenient with it, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got Minecraft music playing in the background.
It's okay. I mean, I think it's been going pretty well. I've been looking at the championship standings. Looking very, very good. I've been keeping a live
Who's winning? Because I don't even know. I'm that busy looking for incidents.
Hashtag is currently winning with 42 points.
Oh, yeah, right.
Followed by Hamby, Flo, Martin, Laser, Gamer, David, Hushraf, Glock, Walcott, Burmeister, Kingsman, AJ, Lazy, Narmbread, Lancer. That's it.
Got you. Who's your prediction?
I mean, Hashtag has had some really good pace, even when he hasn't been towards the front. And if he can keep putting in consistent drives, I think he can get it up there. Hamby as well has been putting in pretty consistent drives. And I think, who was it? I think Glock or someone had some really good lap pace, but just seemed to.
Right, yeah, he keeps getting fastest laps, doesn't he?
Yeah, he keeps getting fastest laps. He looks proper quick. A&L with the Grand Slam.
And who's going to win the league event?
I don't know, but A&L with that Grand Slam in Monza really propelled him up. They're sitting on 121, SFR 111, League of MVP 98.
Wow.
So
MVP got some work to do.
MVP got some work to do. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And they've got a couple more cars out there as well. They might, not saying that they'd help out in any way.
Not saying that they would. But... Yeah. We've had a comment from Glock. Just seems to get caught in traffic a lot. Good pace, but can't get any luck. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. But keep going. You've got some good pace under your belt.
Yeah, it's just a lot of it's consistency, isn't it?
Consistency and patience, especially off the start.
Yeah. I think everyone's driving really well, considering there's not a lot of time to get stuff done. I think.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Quite patient. Yeah, it's a good set of drivers.
Roy says, "Shout out to you. You're doing a great job tonight." Yeah,
I echo. I'm hanging on by a thread.
I echo.
I'm ready to go to bed.
I echo that. You're doing a good job, and so is everyone else who's doing it.
Thanks, Roy.
Lazy, all those other people behind the scenes doing what they're doing. I believe we're starting in a minute 2, so I think I should let you shoot.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, thanks for commentating, mate. It'll be great. I can't wait to watch it back.
No problem. Feel free to join at the end of the last race.
Yeah, I will do. Okay.
See ya. Have a good one.
See ya. Bye.
Good luck.
Cheers.
So, we're going to get straight back into it then with some Texas America. So, I rub my hands together in excitement. Some American fans out there watching the stream or racing even. The home track of Texas. I'm not going to commentate in an American accent, don't worry, or a southern accent. Do not worry about that one. I might let out the occasional yeehaw, but nothing too drastic. I'm joking.
But no, we are going to get going in a couple moments. We are all ready to go. I do want to give one more shout out to everyone who's made this event possible. Even you, Roy, for putting in the ground foundations work. Thank you to Mike. Thank you to, I believe, I'm allocating it correctly, but to the whole of SFR and A&L, but especially to Walcott and Speedhawk. I think that's his name. I hope that's Sonic Hawk. I was close. For being our main contacts for those league. Unbeaten now joining to help steward. Okay, so now we have 2 live stewards. That's good. So Sign has retired from racing after a not so great stint. I'll be honest. Sorry, mate, but it's the truth. The truth hurts, and he's an MVP driver. He understands my honesty policy. But yes, we are going to America. We have 2 live stewards now who will hopefully be able to catch some incidents and also help out with the whole just running. We should be able to get going faster and stuff, etc., 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 etc. We got another hour of this guy, so I won't go anywhere too fast just yet, because I believe we got another hour or half an hour, probably an hour of this to go. 15 minutes per race. It's about the average. So 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5. No light sounds. That was very off-putting. Why could I do that? I don't know why I could do that, but it's lights out. Away we go. Very eerily, Sonic Hawk in P1 is going to be chased down by Narmbread and Lazy. And oh, that was a tag there from Glock, I think. One of the SFR cars there tagging. I believe Lazy, or one of the MVP cars, which has caused a lot of repercussions across the grid there. I think the stewards will be on that one. The camera was quite foreboding, but it's Narmbread in P1, Kingsman P2, Burmeister in P3. I should note, these are 2 MVP drivers who aren't scoring points. Maybe they should be. AJ in P4, Walcott in P5. There might have been another accident further down the road, but Glock P6, Flo P7, X-Gamer P8, Hushra P9, Hashtag P10, Laser P11, Sonic Hawk P12, P13 now, Martin P12, Hamby P14, David P15, and Lazy P16. MVP, when we were talking about a Grand Slam, I meant a Grand Slam at the front, not a Grand Slam at the back. I think AJ got the right idea, but I have a feeling these 3 didn't. I'm joking, lads. Please don't kill me when the next season starts. You got this, I believe. But I digress. It would be weird if MVP were to win anyway. MVP to win an MVP event. It feels scripted. I promise you, none of this is scripted. This is all organic. I'm improving off of my mind right now. Maybe that was all scripted. Maybe everything up until now is scripted, including the fact that I'm saying this is scripted and that was all improv. That makes you really think, doesn't it? Anyway, we're just going to act like that never happened. Maybe that was scripted. Maybe this yellow flag here in Sector 3, or Sector 1 even, scripted, as Flo has managed to spin himself out or something along those lines. None of this is scripted. I promise you, I can't really unpromise. I can't really convince you that it's not scripted because it's gonna sound like it's scripted. But I promise you, it's not scripted. Kingsman is chasing down Narmbread down the Alonso Rocket League straight, where Alonso decided to go Rocket League that one time. Actually, he did it 2 times, but the other one was using Hamilton's car. And Kingsman is trying to get a move done here on Narmbread, and he gets done successfully. Narmbread opting for the inside line, sadly to no avail. There, unfortunately, Burmeister is then behind in P3, AJ P4, Walcott P5 for ANL, Glock P6, Hushra P7, Hashtag, I keep wanting to say hashtag, but it's Hashtag, is P8,
Laser P9, Martin P10, David P11, Hamby P12, Sonic P13, Lazy P14, Flo P15, and Laser Gamer has retired on track, which we don't really encourage, as I mentioned earlier. So let's just be aware of that. No retiring on track, retire in the pit lane. Please, I get you're at the back, and that no one's really going to come around to you in time. But still, it's our rule. We might just need someone to enforce that. No penalty points should be awarded, though. It's an honest mistake. It happens. No. If you don't know why I do that, you clearly have not been following the MVP season, because when we had this race, when we had a race at Austin in last season, you would know why that happens. Why I have to go no every time I see someone go over that hill. One of my side tangential moments on commentating, which happens a lot. Burmeister there getting caught up, and Glock. I think they're not causing an accident, but being involved in one in some extent. But it caused some hickledy-pickledy. I think this is the most spread we have seen the grid in a hot minute. But your running order going on to lap 4 with a yellow flag still in the sector. There we go. It was a retirement by a crash. Kingsman, not for much longer though, because here goes Narnbread down the inside, gets the move done, tries to give the space, but by doing that compromises himself. Kingsman remains P1, Narnbread, P2, Walcott, into P3, Hushraf, P4, Burmeister, P5, Laser, P6, hashtag P7, Martin, P8, David, P9, Hamby, P10, AJ with a recently acquired 2-second time penalty. Joining the party is Hamby, P10, AJ, Lazy, Sonic Hog, and Flo. Oh my god. Why did I have to go... Whose bright idea was it to go down the grid order as they were going over that? Because I could just be stuck in an infinite loop of that. Of no. Lol. Don't lol my amazing vocals. Let's take a look at most positions gained. Hashtag really putting in the shift. Started from the bottom, now we here in P7, up 9 positions. No comment. Honestly. Kingsman as well, doing a really good job. A&L, honestly, could probably take the top in the top couple of spots in the driver's standings. Laser gets the fastest lap again. It's Laser and Glock, which is showing immense pace. Sadly, Glock has ended out retired in this one, but SFR really bringing the pace. But sadly can't deliver too much. Not that. No, actually, I take back what I was going to say. I was going to say that they haven't been delivering on the performances, but they've been placing consistently, and that's what this is all about. You don't need to win every race to be good in the 5-lap championship. And there goes Laser getting in a position, and there goes Narnbread trying the move, getting the inside line for the next corner. I don't think you want the inside line for this corner because it's inside, and then no, it's a double insider, and then an outsider, and yeah, that's why you don't want it, I think. And maybe the switch back, maybe a little bit of overspeed. It's going to be a drag race to the line between Narnbread, Kingsman. Who's going to get it? Round the Sochi S corner and side by side going into the next corner. Narnbread just in front. Is he going to manage to squeeze out Kingsman down the inside of the next corner? Here's the view of the line. It's going to be very close, but yes, it is Narnbread, Kingsman, Walcott, Laser, Hushrav, Martin, David, hashtag Hamby, AJ, Lazy. Burr's going to take to the pit lane. Flo, Burr, and Sonic Hawk. Why is my cat watching this? I speak to the cats. The way I speak in a certain tone so that only the cats can hear it. Yeah, that's why your cat is watching this. My audio is just messed up. I'm so sorry, but there he is, MVP. Take a podium. I think it's actually it's MVP two ANLs. Well, it was MVP ANL and SFR, but no. Narmbread does take P1, Kingsman P2, Walcott takes P3, followed by Laser with the fastest lap, P4, Hushrat P5, Martin P6, David P7, hashtag P8. Hamby P9, AJ P10, Lazy P11, Flo P12, Burmeister P13, Sonic Hawk P14, Glock P15, and X Gamer P16. Whew! And now we wait for the points to come in. GG, what a finish. It was a very close finish at the front. But I believe MVP don't even score points from that, I think. Yes, because that was Nanbread. MVPs don't even score points from that. But congratulations, Nanbread. Fun fact from the MVP season, that's all the really facts I have. Nanbread and Lazy were teammates in Mercedes, and they won the Constructors. And on the last race, and Lazy won the championship on the second to last race on a technicality of the tiebreak format. It was tied going in. No, it was tied. Essentially, if the person in second won, it would be tied. And then on the technicality of the one with more race wins, Lazy won. So yeah, it was very, very close in MVP last season. I hope you guys tune in because we stream those right over here. And yes, I know I'm giving MVP its promo, but I also going to promote SFR and ANL, who are fellow leagues joining us here today. Please go check them out. I don't have the leaks to their stuff, but I'm sure if you come into the 5-Lapper Discord, which is in the description, you will be able to find the people there who can get you in touch with the right people. And I believe the fact that the tracks changed makes me think that the standings have been updated. No, USA is pending. USA is pending. Pending. I'm just going to keep saying pending until it loads. Pending. Pending. Can we stop pending? Pending. How annoying is this gonna get? Pending. We're pending. Hey guys, did you know that we are pending the results from the USA? The USA is pending right now. Pending doesn't sound like a word anymore. Pending. We are in fact pending. Oh, I thought maybe we weren't pending. We're still pending. Oh, we're not pending anymore! The championship stands drivers-wise. Let me get this sent into the Discord for you while I read it. Don't ready up yet! Wait! Hashtag P1, 46 points. Laser P2, 41 points. Nanbread, 40. Hamby 39, Kingsman 39, Walcott 39, Martin 38, Hushrub 35, Flo 34, David 31, X Gamer 28, Glock 25, Burmeister 24, AJ 19, Lazy 18, and Lancer 14. Let me quickly send the drivers as well. There we go. Not the drivers, the constructors. The constructors, ANL with a massive lead at the minute, 158 compared to SFR P2, 132. League of MVP, 107 being outscored by the non-scorers. Although there are how many non-scorers competing? 5. Okay, technically there's 5 non-scorers competing. And one of them currently is sitting P3. But MVP, come on. I believe MVP, come on. We got this. There may be a small debacle going on in Discord. I'm just not going to look at Discord. Pending. What did you say as of the cat? It randomly started biting me. I don't know. When I saw the ready up pig, I was like, wait, and no one's readied up. I think everyone's too busy debarkling in the Discord. I think there was an incident that people want resolved that isn't being resolved. One thing we need to learn about League Racing, right, is that some people take it too seriously. And, I mean, we are playing for cash. However, some people will try and, like, get any advantage. Not to say that this isn't all being done for a fair reason. I assume it is. But, like, Formula 1 is one of those sports where you can get frustrated quite easily over a small accident. Not to say that none of this is justified. Well, none of this isn't justified. But it's not my cup of tea. That's why I'm up here in the comments box saying whatever the hell I want, and they're down there doing all the racing. I just get to have the fun. It's just a shame sometimes the fun doesn't translate very well from up here to down there. It does look like we are going to get going though. Na 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 na. Pick your cars, any car. Pick your car, any car. Pick your car, any car. No. Hold on. We're Gucci. I heard copyrighted music. I know, disaster. Look at the chromed out wing in the MVP carriage. I don't know why it's so funny to me. Like a golden front wing. That should be like a trophy. You forget the World Championship driver trophy. Give him like a golden front wing. Your winning prize is this golden front wing. That'd be a really cool trophy actually for a league, for a competition. Like get a little like 3D print out a front wing, make it like decal it gold. It'd be really cool actually. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5. We're gonna go green in Interlagos around Brazil. Here we go, Sonic Hawk. Up into P1 off the start. Started P1 even. Lazy though, up into P1 off the start. There he goes. I think when he was on this track. Oh, okay. Okay. May have been an accident. Just a small one. Yo, Cami PO3. Nice to see you here. Nice room. Thank you. I don't know if that was in response to that big accident that happened at the start, or if that like room, as I said, like my imaginary commentating room, or room is in like on track, because yeah, there wasn't a lot of it. I'll be real. Cami PO3, nice to see you here, fellow Cameron. On the stream. Commentated a few of these. So in this case, 5-lapper championship royalty. Roy has fled to the Caymans with the prize money. Oh no! Well, at least you're still winning for that MVP shirt. That's what really matters here, isn't it? Forget the money. The MVP shirt's worth more than money. It's what money can't buy. Whatever kind. Let me go over the grid before people start getting annoyed at me for talking too much. Lazy. It's currently P1 with some distance to Sonic Hawk in P2, with some more distance to Burmeister 3, David in 4th, Kinksman 5, Laser 6, Hamby 7th. Pushweb 8th, excuse me. Narmbread 9th, under pursuit by Flo though. In 10th, nothing going to come of it though. Flo actually under threat from X Gamer, but I think nothing's going to come of that either. X Gamer 11th, hashtag 12th. AJP 13, Martin P14, Glock P15, and Walcott in P16. Roy is being disguised, so he doesn't know who's taking. Roy is not Roy. I don't know who that guy in my chat is. He's some random guy in the Caymans or something. I don't know. But yes, Cameron Peel, Cammy PO3, 5-lapper championship royalty in my eyes, fellow commentator. I think the only other person to commentate this championship actually is me and him. We're the only ones that have commentated this. Thing is, Cammy PO3 isn't even a full-time commentator. He races. I was just like, do you want to come and comms with me? He was like, yeah, sure, why not? And he did. So, proper lad. I still have respect for him for that. And one time I even had to go, and he still continued the stream. Absolute lad. Brilliant. Just brilliant. But no, much respect. Anyway, back to the racing. Burmeister has just gotten past Sonic Hawk for P2. Sonic Hawk seems to get unlucky, but Interlagos seems to be the circuit where he's coming alive here. Kingsman, not too far behind the boss. There is a fight going on here for P9. Flo getting past Narmbread there. Doing so pretty well there. I'm looking down across the rest of the grid. I don't know what is happening. Oh, there we go. There's something. There's this fight still going on. David managing to slide past Sonic Hawk there pretty well. And Sonic Hawk now under pressure from Laser. Laser even gets past into P5. Yeah, I'm kind of chill like that. Cammy has got status. He does. In my eyes, at least. Laser up 10 positions here. Hushrav also up 2. Being pursued by Hamby. It's going to be a little bit of a squeeze, but gets it done. Laser gets back past Kingsford. Hushrav gone through on Sonic Hawk. Hamby through on Sonic Hawk. Lazy. Out away at the front, 2 seconds out. This is the sort of performance I was expecting from Lazy. Interlagos I guess where Lazy comes alive. We have lost hashtag, and I think X Gamer is also in the pit lane. No, he's going down that straight. I think. Yeah, we lost hashtag there. Unfortunately. I don't know what means Kingsman. Fighting with David. X Gamer has also retired from the session, which is unfortunate. Hashtag has left the session. Although he is the championship leader. Lazy's going to take the win. Very close there. I think photo finish. Oh my god. Laser and David 1/16,000th of a second apart. That was an Alonso and Alonso Perez photo finish. I think even down to the exact same number. I think it was 16 thousandths. Or was it 24? Oh no. GG Mark and Burr. Yes. Up the MVP lads, but also up everyone else. They're doing a good job. Laser driver of the day. Let's just quickly go over those results for everyone. Up until now, I just got to respect it. Lazy takes home P1, followed by Burr, P2, Kingsman, P3. Laser in P4, David P5, Hamby P6, Hushrav P7, Sonic Hawk P8, Flo P9, Ninebread P10, Glock P11, Martin P12, Walcott 13th, AJ 14th, X Gamer 15th, and hashtag 16th. Yeah. I mean, you can tell my energy's sort of draining now. I am trying my best, I promise. Fastest lap there goes to Glock, but he is outside the point range for the fastest lap point, so won't receive it, which is unfortunate, to say the least. The F1 rage. The F1 rage. That's all I'll say in the Discord. Yeah, I don't want to look at the Discord. All I'll say is I feel for AJ, and I'm not just AJ, but all the drivers, and I feel for especially the two stewards now, Hamby and not Hamby, Sign and Team Red, because they got to sift through all that. And Brazil's results are updated. Kingsman goes 54 points, P1. Laser 53, P2. Hamby 47, P3. Hashtag 46. Lazy 43. Burmeister 42. Narnbread 41. David 41. Hushraff 41. Walcott 39. Martin 38. Flo 36. X Gamer 28. Glock 25. AJ 19, Lancer 4, and I don't know why Banter Brandon all of a sudden has points, but he apparently has 4. Who is Ramen? Maybe that might be. I don't know who got 4 points there. Let me just send that message into Team Red.
How much does it increase? Well, I would tell you too. I want tax relief
I'm just going to make sure that wasn't an error. And then in terms of the team standings, A&L still ahead with 175. League of MVP overtakes SFR 150, SFR 144. It's very close with second and third, but A&L are just running away with it. Yeah, let me just make sure that wasn't an error. I have a feeling to BP8. You can edit results by sliding. Did I not put Sonic on the thing? Okay.
I get 11 seconds now.
Okay, I'll fix it. SFR. No, is it SFR? Sonic? Yeah, SFR Sonic Hawk. There we go. SFR Sonic Hawk is 17th. There we go. As long as it's a like-for-like swap, I don't mind it. And then I just got to change out another driver real quick.
Let's see if I can pay off my taxes now, mate. Oh my
There we go. Everything should be right now.
Oh, I can't pay my taxes off yet.
Right, second to last race, people. We're nearly there.
Go, go, go.
We are nearly there. Belgium and then Abu Dhabi. Whoo-wee. It's been a very interesting competition. Has had its ups, had its downs. But we're nearly at the ultimatum here. Oh, why am I in a car? It said that I was in a car for some reason. I think we may have lost a driver or two. There we go. I had to click my arm.
Bro, I'm cooking with this, mate. Mine. Hang on, I'm we'll get that.
Na 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 na.
I'm not at that level yet, mate. I'll just make $800 from one set.
Na 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 na. Little sing sesh, why not? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I've actually lost a viewer by doing a sing sesh. It's fine. The viewership always declines towards the end. It's so sad we don't have like a graphic or anything we can show you. We just got to go off what I say. But for those who have been here from the beginning, thank you for sticking around with us. It means a lot. If Roy, if you're still here, you did not have to be here at all. You said you were taking a break. You could have just not shown up, and I would not have been any the less. Like, I wouldn't have been like, oh, Roy should have been here. But no, it's nice to have you here, Roy. It's nice to have everyone here. It's nice to see you all on stream. It's nice to have all the drivers here, competing, having fun. Well, as fun as fun gets when it gets to F1.
I think I will get pinged at this menu. I'm enjoying it, mate. Appreciate it as always. No problem, man. You know I enjoy it. I just wish there was someone else here would do it with me, so I'm not incredibly lonely. But it is what it is. We cope. We cope. Because it's the awkward silence which I can't deal with. Like if I stop talking to like breathe or to drink or to eat, like it gets awkward. I have to like keep talking. You keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking. And keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking. Even if I'm mid yawn, I gotta keep talking. And here we go. Penultimate race, people. Remember what I said about my energy slowly being on the decline? I bet you if you go back to the start of the stream, I sound a lot more enthusiastic. Like I'm enthusiastic still, but like I sound like I have a lot more energy in the tank. If you just grab that little red slider, go shoo whoop, like to a random point in like the first maybe 10-20 minutes in the stream, you'll see I have a lot of energy. And the rain's held off. Like, I thought we were going to get rain in Abu Dhabi, but we've actually managed to stay dry. Like, if we get rain in Abu Dhabi, then I'll be very surprised. But we've managed to stay completely dry, no rain. It's a miracle. This never happens. There's always one race with rain. Wow. Well done, guys. Well done. Whoever picked these circuits, I mean, I'm ashamed of you, because no Singapore. But and also good because no Baku. Yeah, no. Well done. We've had no rain. The game loves us. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5, and my audio's back. Thank God. And we go green. Sonic Hawk at the front of the grid. Again, AJP2 getting into P1 very promptly. Glock also trying. AJ going wide there off the circuit. Gonna come back on very, very close there with some of the other drivers. It's going to be quite a carnage up El Rouge, I would imagine. Very, very careful. Watch your braking, watch the car behind, being mindful of all that. There's a side-by-side MVP face-off going down. I think there's a whole cluster of them. Burmeister, David, Nanbred going down round into another Fernando Alonso Rocket League corner. Although I don't think it was Fernando Alonso that went Rocket League. I think it was Lewis Hamilton. But yes, it is currently Glock, AJ, Sonic Hawk, Walcott, Hushgraph, Flo, hashtag, I'm so sorry, hashtag, Xgamer, Martin, Burmeister, David, Nanbred, Laser, Kinksman, Lazy, Hamby. Here we go. I sort of ran out of things to say. I really am trying my best. My brain is like decay, you know, like my brain's decayed. It's just not. It's not. It is not empty. It's just like very, 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 very close to being empty. Lazy gets past Laser, and Laser gets back past Lazy. I love Spa's okay. The curbs are a bit bad. The Spa's okay. It's all right. Hashtag up 6 positions, doing really well. And A&L having a really big presence in the upper midfield to lower top field. I always define my top field as like the top 5. My midfield down to like P15, or maybe in this case maybe P10, and then my lower field below that. That's like my rough reference point. Hashtag getting past Flo there. I assume, can't tell that like that was like a mandated swap, if they were like working together, they was planned. And there goes X Gamer on a lovely send, which converts is a little bit boxed in, but no, it converts. Wow, lovely little send there for X Gamer. I like that. I like that. There's some mad overtaking going on here. What on earth is this? Nanbred, Martin, Kingsman, Laser, Lazy, Hamby, David. Yep, Glock and AJ out at the front, pretty far off the rest of the pack. We'll keep a small eye on this quickly. Up until my favourite corner on the circuit, Puon. See if there's any major time gains through any of these historic corners, but here we go. Favourite corner on the circuit, and definitely not because of the name. Puon, sheesh, look at it. Whee. I am such a bad commentator. Anyway, Walcott is closing up. David has been caught up in an accident there. Unfortunately, it's still good to continue through Puon even. I'm sorry that Puon has pooed on you. Hashtag up into P5 now. Sonic Hawk P6. Flo P7. Burmeister P8. Kingsman P9. Laser P10. Martin P11. Followed by Nanbred P12. I'm going to keep an eye on this one. This might actually convert here. He's trying, he's taking a look, he's going for the send down the inside. It was a risky send, but it didn't do any harm, but it didn't do any good. Hamby on Nanbred is even now looking like a possibility. As we scoot on back up to the top here, Glock, AJ. I think Glock's actually gained time away from AJ there. Gaining down the straight. It's not gonna be enough for AJ today, unfortunately. A&L Walcott, P3. I don't know, I just feel like I'm saying positions. I'm so sorry, this is you've got to, right. Imagine you in my shoes for a minute. You've got to commentate 8 races, each 5 laps long, high intensity. Full send it. Cars are going really fast, so close together. Overtakes are happening every second. You can't simply focus on everyone. Like, look at this one about happened. Oh, hey, Kingsman's got past Sonic Hawk. Oh, wait. Sonic Hawk's gone a bit wide. It's so hard to focus on them. Like, it's hard. I mean, if anyone ever wants to come up into the comments box for an event like this, let me know. I'll gladly have you in here. Just understand the toll this puts on you as a single person, though. I digress. Hamby is P11 after just overtaking Martin. Martin's looking very close, though. I mean, very close. I mean, the overtake's actually about to happen on the gearbox. It looked like the wings then nearly came into contact, but no. And that is actually not the final lap. We got one more lap left. Don't worry, Cam, you're doing great. Thank you, Roy. I try my best. Hamby, Martin, Bread. It feels like a rapper thing, you know? Like, I'm just like saying random words. You want me to jump into the comments box with you? I would love that. I would unbelievably love that. You get in here right now. I need company. I beg of you. Where is he? Where is he? I have you added, right? I don't have you added. I'll have to go on to... Here, Cammy, please join me. Please. I would love it if you could. X Gamer, 2-second time penalty. I'm so sorry, this is so unprofessional, but I don't care. My mental sanity is more important than my professionalism right now. Glock is going to take home the W. AJ is very close behind, though. It's going to be very, very close, and oh my god, he's here. It's literally side by side going into the bus stop chicane, but it looks like AJ, oh, he's going to try. They've both got off the track. AJ's in front. He's spun it at the line. It's a 3 wide. Hushrav takes the win by some surprise of God. Glock P2, AJ P3. 2 1,000ths. And it is, quick maths, 21 thousandths between the top 3. Sorry, Cammy. Stuff went down at the end. Welcome back. MVP and 5-Mapper Championship royalty. The only other person to do commentating with me, and he's fallen over. But hold on, let me just recap this, and then I'll speak with you. Hushrav takes P1 for that race by some miracle of God. Glock P2, AJ P3, Walcott P4, Hashtag P5, Kingsman P6, Burmeister P7, Laser P8, Flo P9, Sonic Hawk P10, Hamby P11, Narved P12, Lazy P13, Martin P14, X Gamer P15, and David DePay P16. Hello, Cammy. It's nice to see you. We haven't spoken in what feels like ages because you've never finished on the podium at MVP. Well done. Well done, and go on. Yes, because of course you were all in Norway, weren't you? Three of you were in Norway, yeah. Are we? It depends if we're full. I might just screen share with you. Hold on. It's gonna be very delayed, but I don't really care. There you go. The sound is very low. Okay, I'll try and turn him up. Hold on. Sorry, there's a fly. Can't hear him. Oh, okay. Make sure your mic privacy settings are on. Are we pending? Oh, we're still pending. Pending. Would you believe it if I said that we're pending, Cammy? Go hit home, go into the party, hit the 3 dots, party, voice chat settings, and then something, privacy, voice sharing, allow. Oh, we're not pending anymore.
Hello, can the stream hear me? Can the stream hear me?
Can the stream hear him? Wow, I'm surprised. While we wait for that feedback to come in, let me just read you the constructors and the drivers' championships. Hushrav takes P1 after that miracle of God. My app's just crashed. Hushrav takes P1 by a miracle of God in that last race. Kingsman is in P2. Laser P2 62. Hushrav 66.
Kingsburn 62, Laser 57, Hashtag 56, Walcott 51, Burmeister 49, Hamby 47, Lazy 43, Glock 43, Narnbread 41, David 41, Martin 38, Flo 38, AJ 34, X-Gamer 28, Lancer 28, no, Lancer 14, sorry, Sonic Hawk 5, and then let me quickly share this with the Discord. And then the constructor standings, I've just got a quick glance at it, and it looks very, very interesting. That's not right. That is wrong. That is so incredibly wrong.
Good evening, Roy. Just saw a message in the chat.
There we go. And then the constructor standings. If my app has crashed again, I'll just quickly read out the constructors. Constructor standings: A&L 207 points, SFR 166, League of MVP 165. 1 point in it going into the last race. Dave Alvin giving you stream moment of the day, surely. Amen. Let me just quickly try and post that last championship standings graphic. If my app keeps crashing, I hate this. Cammy, do you have any words on today's stream or that you've just joined?
Yeah, I'll repeat what I said earlier when the stream couldn't hear me. I was saying, Roy, I just finished the crumbs from my pepperbacker. When I returned from Norway, it is now all officially gone, and I am a sad boy. Yeah, I'm going to be very behind on the stream, because I only got home like half an hour ago, and then I was cooking while the stream was on. I don't really know what's going on, but
you just
I'm gonna
heard
try
me
my best.
yelling.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Oh shit, sorry. I forgot to put on spectate.
Oh wait, are you in the lobby now? Oh, you're in the lobby, hold down.
Yep.
Damn, I'll ship some more, he said. Or he said he's going to ship you some more, whatever, what's it you said.
Yeah, you need to, Roy. Next flight to Edinburgh, I'll meet you there, and we can exchange.
Exchange goods.
Yeah.
Wow, Abu Dhabi, you've joined us on the last race. There's 1 point in it between MVP and SFR. I'm going to ask you the stupid question: who do you want to win out of those two?
Who do I want to win out of which two? Sorry, I was reading the Discord.
SFR and League of MVP, 1 point separate.
Of course, MVP.
And I think A&L have like 206. I think they've gone away with the win here. I think I think A&L have won it. So unless a miracle happens and they all crash out.
Yeah, I mean A&L is now my second league, so of course I want MVP to win. They're my boys, but
Mega performance, A&L, keep it up. I think they have done fantastically, and they there's some good moments. Like someone was talking about moments of the stream. That Belgian race with that 3 across the line. A&L's top 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 Grand Slam in Imola. That was really cool. Or was that Imola? No, that was Monza. That was really cool. Yeah, no, they deserve it after that, I'd say. Seemed really coordinated, seemed really consistent. And making up for each other's losses, which is really good. So yeah, congratulations A&L. I think you have won that, unless somehow you miraculously mess up, which I don't think you will. And that's not me wishing ill will upon you.
we can't let MVP finish last.
We can't let MVP finish last. It's our event. MVP, step it up. Come on. You need 1 point more than SFR.
And also SFR did a pretty good job. So well done to them. Well done to everyone. Drivers, even if you're not competing for a league, like Hush Rav, it might actually be on track to win this again. Fair enough, nice comms as well, has to be said. I think it's more my slow descent into madness, which usually is what happens when I commentate.
Afraid I've got to take all the credit for comms.
Yeah,
I'm afraid.
yeah, Cammy, you can take all the credit. You haven't even commentated a race yet.
I've been speaking rubbish in between two races.
We've talked major BS between between this race. I think there may be some controversy going on with Discord, which I'm not looking at because I'm too scared to look at it. But the Constructors' Championship has been updated.
What's happened to Austin? Has he had bad luck being in crashes? He didn't seem to have scored that high.
I don't know. But there was a point in time where I was like, why didn't we let Burmeister and Lazy and Thingy score for us?
Yeah, it's just
Like,
typical.
Narbred won a
the,
race, I thought. So I was like, maybe you should have scored for us. Oh, we've lost a driver, I think. We've lost a few people. I think we're down to the people who care for the championship now. I think we've lost a lot of the other ones. Although Hushrav is gone. Oh no, Hushrav's still here. I was gonna say he's in the lead of the championship. I hope he hasn't left. I remember he said at the start. He said, "I have like some pounding headache. If I don't do well on the first race, I might just leave." I don't think he did too hot, but I think he's definitely not regretting leaving. No, not regretting not leaving. I think double negatives. I don't know how that works. But last race, Abu Dhabi, which we didn't race an MVP this season, did we? Can we?
I'm catching up on the Discord. It's descending into madness.
Oh god. I was saying, did we actually race Abu Dhabi an MVP this season?
No.
I don't think we did because we had
don't
Vegas
think
as
we
our
did.
last race.
Yeah, I don't think we did have Abu Dhabi.
And we all know how Vegas is. That's why it isn't on the on the calendar today. Right, here we go. Last race in the sun. No rain. We've actually had not a single wet race today. Which, I mean, it would have been interesting to have a wet race, but oh well, it is what it is. We're still gonna have a good time. I will try and do lap 1, but I will try and let you speak as well.
There are some serious scraps going in Discord. There's
Oh,
interleague
yeah.
fighting going on.
Oh yeah, there's been some scraps going on throughout the evening. AJ, I think, got involved at one point. Okay,
Yeah.
1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5. Scraps aside. It's time to go racing. One last time. Round Abu Dhabi. The lights go green. Sonic Hawk on pole position again. X-Gamer alongside. Gets away pretty well. I need to make sure this is all enabled. There we go. Sonic Hawk gets away really well. X-Gamer AJ fighting it out here for P2, P3. And now X-Gamer gotten away a bit. Flo joining this fight is what I was meant to say. Until they started getting a breakaway here through hairpin numero uno. A few collisions there between, I think, 2 SFR drivers there. David and AJ up there scoring for MVP at the minute. SFR though have Martin and X-Gamer, and all that was very tight through there. Yes, there may be a chance that MVP can bring this one back.
Austin going in. He's done well there. He's ahead. In the lead is our Austin.
AJ.
He could use a win today.
Oh, crash at the back. Spin from
Oh.
Walcott and Ham by a little.
Oh, Hamby and Walcott colliding or spinning or whatevering, whatever you want to imagine, which way. But lap one of Abu Dhabi is nearly complete. No one's done a Latifi. Oh,
David clips the back of SFR Martin, former League of MVP driver. He's not gonna like that. That
He's not
looks
gonna
like
like
it.
that.
It could have been David's fault, to be fair.
Live
Just clipping in
stewards
the
will
back
have
of
to
his car.
determine that one.
Yeah,
Let's hope
I was
someone
riding
was
on
looking
board
at
with
it.
David at the time.
Oh, that's unlucky. That is unlucky if you were riding on with him and you think that's his. Yeesh.
Yeah, it looked like that anyway from the camera angle.
Well, I jokingly said earlier that MVP should go for a Grand Slam, and we're nearly there. Other than the fact that Hamby's down in P12, although Hamby has been putting in pretty consistent performances throughout the competition, so one race off, I can't blame him. And Lazy is now fading. Oh my god, Lazy is fading. AJ takes the lead back off Flo. And X Game is also going to get round hashtag. He tries, but oh, that's not very good. Compromised hashtag there. Lazy's going to go slide back on past. Say thank you very much. The other Kings and Nanbred are fighting it out and also trying to get on by. I don't know what's happening anymore. A&L, fastest laps, here we go. David has the fastest lap currently, 1:24.45 on the soft compound. DRS enabled. We should see some good overtake down the straights now, even with these cars being really close together. Hashtag, I think, Hushrav is currently in the lead in the championship. He's made it all the way back up to P9, so he's back in points, so he is scoring points crucially, but I think Hashtag is close second. X Gamer Kingsman having a little bit of a fight there to Novella. AJ has lost first to Flo again. Lazy's also back up into P4. Oh, X Gamer.
That was naughty from X Gamer. Oh, he's hit him off again.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like
I don't know what that is. I don't.
it looks
wanna
like
try
it
and
could be
comment.
disqualification material. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't want to make a comment on it because I feel like I might call it wrong. But if you think it's disqualification material and you're a steward,
I'm not a steward like in this though, so I don't have any authority. But
yeah,
like,
we don't have authority here, but we're just saying what we think.
and he's off. X Gamer is off. An eventful lap for him.
One that he will probably not want to remember.
Probably not.
And lap 4 of 5. Penultimate lap of the competition. Flo in the lead. AJ, David, Lazy, Kingsman, Narmbread. Hushrav up into P7 now. Laser not too far behind. I think he's also pretty high in the standings unless he's in the midfield. I can't remember. Let me pull up the standings real quick. Yeah, it's Hushrav, Kingsman, Laser, hashtag. So at the minute, Kingsman might take it. Yeah, Kingsman might take it. Yeah, maybe he might. Yeah, I think he would. Mathematically, Kingsman would take it if it finishes like this. So Hushrav needs to try and get past Narmbread, and that might just bring it in about Martin 10-second time penalty for cutting a corner. That must have been a drastic corner cut. X Gamer retires. They don't just give out 10-second corner cutting penalties for no reason. They're usually quite drastic intentional corner cuts. Sonic Hawk going down the inside of that lovely U corner on Burmeister. Gets it done very nice. Looking around, Hushrav needs to catch Kingsman, but Kingsman's only gone up into P4. Kingsman could actually secure it here. I think he had some really good pace off the start as well. So I think I did actually throw him out as a prediction for winning. I think at one point. So, for once in my life, is my prediction actually going to be correct? The thing is, every time I've made a prediction, in the last race or in Vegas, I jokingly predicted Roy on for a podium, and then he was on for a podium, and then he wasn't. I don't think Cam is listening to my BS, but
I am. Yeah, I am. I'm just constantly trying to keep up with the chat and Discord.
fair enough. As long as someone is, Martin's disqualified for receiving multiple penalties, and he's cut some corners again. I think some people have lost
The will to live.
the will to compete. But I think Kingsman might have done it here by getting P4. I have a feeling that MVP is going to overtake SFR in the standings, but Flo takes the W, the last W of the competition. David, followed by AJ, that would cheer him up a bit. Kinksman, Lazy, Laser, Narmbread, Walcott, Hushrav, Hamby, Hashtag, Burmeister, and Sonic Hawk take the line. We'll quickly go over those results again, and once we get the final results in, they'll be published, and I'll try and get them in here. I think Mike will join us. I think that at least the top 3 would hopefully join us, and then you're just here.
Yeah. Controversial podium for David after that collision with Martin.
True.
Some would say Michael Schumacher.
Michael Schumacher. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll let the stewards decide on that one. While I quickly recap this session's results. Flo takes home P1, David P2, AJ P3, Kingsman P4, Lazy P5, Laser P6, Narmbread P7, Walcott P8, Hushraff P9, Hamby P10, Hashtag P11, Burmeister P12, Sonic Hawk P13, X Gamer P14, Martin P15. And we're done. Just like that. Championship's over. We're just gonna wait for the points to come in now.
Yeah. There's been some fighting about David had collision with 2 SFR guys. Martin got disqualified trying to cut corners and catch him up and take him out. Yeah, kind of mental.
Bit mental. That's why I haven't looked at the Discord.
Yep.
The only time I've looked at the Discord is whenever I get pings, or whenever Mark messages me. Not Mark, Mike messages me. That's it. Walcott has left the session.
It's worse than you can even imagine. Just
It's worse than I can imagine. Is it worse to the point that they probably will never ever want to do this ever again?
No.
Oh, okay, that's good then.
It's just people, just fighting because of
It's a part of
few collisions.
fighting is a part of this game, which is the sad thing. I wish people wouldn't fight, but it is what it is. Right, let's wait on these championship standings then, and then I will get everyone in here. Oh, it's already done. Wow, that was very quick. Kingsman wins it on 74 points. Hushrav 68, Laser 65, Flo 64, just missing out on the prize of money. David 59, Hashtag 56, Walcott 55, Lazy 53, Burmeister 49, AJ 49, Hamby 48, Narmbread 47, Glock 43, Martin 38, X Gamer 28, Lancer 14, Sonic Hawk 5, and Sign 0. Let me just put that in the Discord, if I dare. And the constructors. Oi, we did it! MVP P2! Sorry, that's a bit premature. Hey, congratulations, thanks P1. Round of applause, really dominant performance. League of MVP takes P2
with 209, ANL 249, and SFR 174. Unfortunately, for them. Let me put that in there as well. I think I just got pinged. No, I haven't. I will try and get the people in here, but I don't know if they'll be happy or not happy. So who did I need to get in here? That's a good question. I need to get the person who owns A&L in here, so Walcott. I think he owns A&L, right? Who owns A&L?
Yeah, Walcott is like, I think he's the main guy for me.
He's the guy.
Yeah, he's the guy.
Okay. And then I need Kinksman. So Kinksman, Walcott, Laser, and Hushrav. I haven't spoken to him. Let's see if we can get him in here, and hopefully Team Red will join us.
I'm sure Michael will join us, so he's not pulled all his hair out.
Let me invite him again. Oh, he's already here. I don't need to invite him.
Oh,
Hello,
don't
Mike.
mess about.
Hello, Mike.
Actually, I've done quite a lot of messing about tonight.
I've done a lot of messing about today.
Congratulations to Kinskman, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's here.
He's
Yes.
here.
He's done well. He's done well to survive that melee.
Well, we'll just wait for everyone else to join if that's okay, Kingston. See if anyone else joins us, and if not, then we will just talk to you, I guess.
I have time. No worries.
Thank you. Lasers here as well. P3, congratulations. We'll just see if Hushrav decides to join us, and we'll see if we can get Walcott in here too. But yes, just give us.
I don't think you can get Walcott in here, but I can talk on his behalf.
Okay. If you think you can get him in here, then okay. If I just ask him if he has any words on the team.
I don't think I can get him in here. But
okay. Is he a bit?
No, not at all. But he just like we all were like feeling that this took a while, and
he needed to go.
Like the other guys are playing with a steering wheel as well, so they are a bit done now.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, then we'll just go as we are then. If Hushrav joins us, he can join us. If not, then
And I've got to head off myself.
Okay.
Nowish.
Okay, well, I'll just say then thank you to you, Team Red, and everyone who organised it.
Yeah, and can I say just thanks to everyone that helped, all the guys from the admin team. They all know who they are, and they've helped massively to get it done. And thanks to you as well, Cam. You nailed it with the app and everything. So we'll use that going forward.
No problems.
All right, well done, guys.
Right.
Everyone in here.
Rest up.
Yeah, thanks for setting us up.
Thank you. See you,
mate.
I'll try and make it snappy with you two. I get it's kind of late. So we'll start with you, Laser. Let me just pull up the standings again. I've already forgotten what they were. I think it is Laser. So congrats on P3. I think you're representing SFR, if I'm correct. How do you feel that went as a like a collective sort of 8 races as a whole? Hmm. Yeah. And I think you quite proved the point that consistency really is what matters here, because over your 8 races, you didn't win a single time and you only got 1 podium finish, but it was the consistency of your point finishes. You averaged about, it says you averaged 8 points per race, but I think it was a bit higher than that. But you showed that it's consistency really that puts you in the picture, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I guess that sort of is also. I guess there's some sort of that strategy in there too, but uh, but no, you are the reciprocant of, I believe, 10 Great British tender pounds. Congratulations with your winnings. How are you going to spend your immense amount of money? Sheesh. Fair enough. I mean, we all know you can buy a Ferrari for 10 Great British pounds. Um, but yeah, no. Have you got any words for the stream for everyone who competed, for anyone? Team Mona? Okay, choice words are different than words. Yeah, fair enough. Well, enjoy. Adios. Get a good rest. Um, Maybe I'll see you in the next championship. Who knows? Right. Have a good one.
See you. Congrats.
Um, and then that leaves us with Kingsman. I believe. Yes, you have. I've just had to double check. You have won the Fire Leopard Championship numero 5. Congratulations. You are the reciprocant of, I think, 30 Great British pounds and a funky MVP shirt.
Wow.
Um, how about that?
That is great. I'm already looking forward to getting my shirt. Like all my life I've been working towards this moment, and now it's finally coming true, you know.
Fair enough.
I've trouble hearing you, I feel like
Oh, apologies.
a bit. Also,
Better?
yeah, no, yeah,
Okay.
great.
You drive for A&L, which is a league I'm not too familiar with, unfortunately, um, because I'm only around certain parts of the league racing scene. But um, you as a league won out the team standings, so congrats on that as well. I believe you're something's going to get posted in the Hall of Fame about that. And I assume you'll get some promo as well, which is good for you guys. um,
Yeah,
but no,
we
how do
take
you
it.
feel? God, sorry.
We take it, I say.
How do you feel the 8 races went as a whole? Then, how do you feel like the whole championship went for you?
Um, to be fair, we thought about being a bit tactical at the start and not having particularly a great race maybe at the start as first race and moving from there. But yeah, to be fair, I just bottled the first race a little bit and had also a bit of bad luck. And second race went already much better, and Monza was perfect for us as a team. One, two, three,
Oh
four.
yeah, no, really great race. Yeah, no, that was like
And
highlight.
yeah, that was also spot on in terms of driving. Besides lap two, where there was a little moment for myself at hashtag, but
Little wobble.
yeah. And after that, I have to say I did some good races and
Mm,
some good racing as well, and yeah, had to make my way from the back mostly, but managed to. And yeah, then I don't know, some stuff happening like in the last race as well, like
mm.
hashtag and his friend having troubles basically
Mm.
all race, and
Yeah.
that was like I don't know if you saw it, but that was like the move of the whole 5 lap championship for myself at least, where I went around the outside of both of them in the infamous hairpin of Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton, like
I
turn
think I
5 I
did
think
see
it is.
that. I think I might have just
Uh,
caught it, but I didn't like recognize it. I think maybe I don't
uh,
know.
but yeah, was great fun. Thanks for organizing and thanks for commentating. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. I hope it was fun watching as well. And yeah,
I guess my last question is: if you could buy a Ferrari for 10 Great British pounds, what are you going to do with 30?
I'm not gonna invest in Ferrari, I'd say, because I think like they're breaking down information labs and stuff. I don't know exactly if that's something I would want to get into, but if I think about it, I maybe get like if you get one Ferrari for 10, then you probably can get five McLarens for 30, no?
Damn,
So I just go for that.
fair enough.
Or maybe
Well,
buy a house or something, you know.
fair enough, lad. Well, I'll leave you to it. Thank you for joining. Have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you maybe around the 5 lap server.
Yeah, that for sure. And let's see, maybe for the next championship as well. I mean,
Who knows?
I have to defend my title.
Fair enough. Yeah, maybe you have to
Well,
defend it. Well, have a good one, man. I'll
yeah, see
no
you.
doubt hear
Thank
from
you.
you soon. And Hushrav, hello.
What's up?
Fancy
What's
talking
up?
again. What a race in Belgium, by the way. At the end
That was
there.
a good one.
That was amazing. But also congratulations. That really like propelled you up the championship, so you could finish second overall. Well done. Amazing race from that one race, and also just pretty consistent performances beforehand helping. I remember you said at one point that I think before the first race you said that you didn't feel too well, and
Yeah, no,
that
I have not.
and that if you didn't do too well in the first race, you were just gonna leave. So I hope you don't regret your choice of staying now.
I mean, no,
Uh,
funnily enough, I still finished outside the points in the first race, but I felt okay to continue, so I was like, might as well. I'm not doing much anyway, so
yeah,
figured I'd give it a go.
fair enough. I mean, I'm glad you stuck around because
Yeah,
that moment wouldn't have happened otherwise.
yeah, no, it
So
was good.
how do you feel the championship went as a whole, though?
Happy, but it's obviously could have been more at the end. I was talking to David before. It was the one track. I don't know why I've never done a league race at Abu Dhabi. Not done time trial on it since last year as well. So I didn't have any setups for it. So I basically ran a balanced setup with some modified wings and the tire pressure and the suspension geometry modified. Otherwise, it was a default setup. So
Damn.
that was basically why I was so far off it in Abu Dhabi. I knew I was like 6th or 7th at one point, but I knew I was just aggressively deploying my ERS because I knew like if I had to get ahead, it had to be initially, because I knew I didn't have the pace to sort of keep up with it anyway. And I think even my tire pressures were incorrect, so I knew it was a matter of time before I was going to go back again. So
Yeah.
I made the most of it. I don't think I particularly had misfortune in Abu Dhabi. I think it was just that's where the pace was, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Otherwise, yeah, the usual with the championship. Try keeping it clean. Some points, just yeah, like you said, chipping away, getting the small results in 4 or 5 points race, whatever it is, and then just waiting for the occasional sort of stroke of luck, like I had in Belgium, to follow through. But yeah, pretty happy with it overall. Obviously, could have been first, but I'm not complaining with second either. And I mean, Kingsman was quick, so props to him. Great pace all throughout.
And it's another podium for the 5 lap championships. So
It is.
you've got history here. So it's always nice to see you back here every now and again. So,
Sorry.
yeah, you're alright, don't worry. I guess, do you have any words for the stream? Because I guess that's it.
Not really. No, I'm gonna go back and rewatch it right now. But thanks again,
Oh
guys.
God,
Good stuff. Good effort. I hope the black livery entertained you
it
for as
did.
long as possible.
It did. I think in the second race, I was like, that is a very aesthetically pleasing livery. And then I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
I ever
I've been
mentioned
running this since like day one on the game. When they make you make your own livery, I just put everything to black, and I look like such a knob because everyone else had like colorful liveries and stuff, and I was just running
Yeah.
with like a fucking
Matte
Batman livery.
black.
But yeah,
Yeah, fair enough.
none of that.
Yeah. Well, no, congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one. Yeah, have a good one, you guys. And I'll see you around. Cammy, although you joined us for the last race, that was a good stream.
Yes, I
enjoyed
did.
it.
I did enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
have any words? See ya.
The event seemed to go well after I joined. I mean, obviously people battling hard, trying to win. It's obviously pretty annoying when you get taken out. But yeah, I think from what I saw in the last few races, it went fairly well. Well done to Hushrav, Kingsman, and was it Laser that finished third?
Laser finished second. Laser finished third. Hushrav
Yeah.
second.
Yeah. So well done to those guys, and hopefully we have another one in maybe, I don't know, the coming months into the new year.
Yeah, hopefully. I just want to say thank you to the organisation team who set this all up. Thank you to Walcott, Sonic Hawk, and everyone at SFR, ANL, and of course League of MVP. Roy, thank you for laying the foundations for this, although you couldn't be here to see it. You really laid the foundations out for this. We couldn't do it without you. And I hope you're enjoying your break. And thank you for Cammy for joining me. Thank you for Mike doing such a great job at what he was doing and managing all that, because I know I couldn't manage all that going on in the chats and whatever. So congrats to him on that. And yeah, no, thank you for everyone for showing up and having a good time, mostly.
Thanks to you as well for the 3-hour shift that you stuck in.
It's been 3 hours.
Almost. We're 10 minutes off.
Christ. Okay, well, yeah, I better go. Right. Well, thank you, Cammy. Thank you, everyone. And we'll see you. If we don't have another event, we'll see you back on this channel in January for League of MVP Season 9. Please come to that. If not, then we'll see you back here for another Fight Lapper Championship before that. So, yeah. Have a good one, guys. Thank you for joining. Have a good evening and have a good night.
See you.
Bye!